Mysteries of the future, how Korea can regain its territories and become a superpower. Have you ever stopped to think about the future and what it holds for us? In a world where climate change is increasingly present, natural disasters have become more frequent. Furthermore, the fear of global military conflicts is real, and artificial intelligence (AI) technology is advancing at such a rapid pace that it can be both a solution and a problem for humanity. I want to tell you about Abhijit Anand, a 17-year-old young man from India who became famous for predicting future events with frightening accuracy. It not only predicts what will happen, but also tells you exactly when. His prophecies are impressive, and looking back we can see how many of them came true. Do you remember the coronavirus? Well, before we even knew about his existence, Abhijit had already warned that something big and dangerous would happen in the world. And it happened. In August 2019, he said that after November, the world would face a major catastrophe, and the coronavirus ravaged the planet soon after. It wasn't just that. He predicted the Delta variant, the rise and fall of Bitcoin, and even the war between Russia and Ukraine. The most incredible part is that his predictions continue to come true. In 2022, for example, he said the use of masks due to COVID-19 would end, and that's exactly what we saw when several countries started treating the disease as common. As early as 2023, he said that the economy would recover, and after the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank, the stock market really rose. But do you know what Abhijit's most shocking prediction is? He says that between 2029 and 2032, the world could face a third world war. He believes that the position of the planets Jupiter and Saturn could trigger a global conflict of enormous proportions, capable of changing the map of the world. Furthermore, he predicts that East Asia will experience major problems in the 2030s, perhaps related to independence movements in China. But it doesn't stop there. Abhijit also made predictions about Korea. He believes that, by 2050, Korea can regain lost territories and become a global superpower. This could mean an eventual unification of the Koreas and the recovery of territories such as the Gando region. Now, let's talk about 2024. Abhijit's predictions for this year are very worrying, but also very important. He says natural disasters will increase because of climate change, and there is a chance of global military conflicts. Abhijit also warns about the rapid advancement of AI, which could bring new cures for diseases, but at the same time cause the cryptocurrency market to crash. He mentions that North America could experience a very hot summer, and later in the year a large earthquake could occur, causing a lot of destruction. He also believes that tension between countries will increase, leading to possible conflicts. And, with AI advancing so quickly, new cures for diseases may emerge, but at the same time, this could bring problems such as job losses, which already worries many people. Abhijit never stops surprising us. He believes that the cryptocurrency market could fall between 2024 and 2026, but that the renewable energy market has a promising future. With new environmental regulations and the need for clean energy, many countries are investing more in renewable energy. Thinking about it, all of this may seem scary, but at the same time, it is a warning so that we can prepare for what lies ahead. The future, with all its uncertainties, offers us the chance to make better choices and prepare to face challenges. Throughout this reflection, I hope you feel motivated to act and prepare. Remember, the future is shaped by our choices today. If we act with courage and wisdom, we can face any challenge that comes our way. Thank you for accompanying me here. Your presence and support are what motivates me to continue bringing content like this. Let's continue together, facing the challenges and building a better future. Hey, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Every subscription and every like makes all the difference so that we can continue bringing incredible and transformative content to you. So, if you want to always be up to date and support our work, press the subscribe button and leave a powerful like. Together, we can grow even more. When you look to the future, it's easy to feel lost or even scared with so many changes and challenges ahead. But if we stop to think, each challenge also brings an opportunity for growth and transformation. What Abhijit Anand shows us with his predictions is that no matter how difficult things may seem, there is always a way for us to adapt and even thrive. Korea, for example, with its history of struggle and overcoming, is a great example of how determination and resilience can change the course of a nation. If Abhijit's predictions come true, Korea could regain its territories and become one of the greatest powers in the world. Just imagine, a country that has been through so much, finally achieving its rightful place on the global stage. This isn't just a prediction, it is a call to believe in the power of overcoming. Now, let's talk about AI technology. Yes, it can be scary at times, especially when we think about how it can replace jobs or create problems we never even imagined. But at the same time, AI has incredible potential to improve our lives in ways we can't even imagine. Think of all the diseases that were previously incurable and that can now have new solutions thanks to AI. This is not something we should fear, but something to embrace responsibly and carefully. What about climate change? Well, we know it's not an easy subject to face. Predictions of increasing natural disasters may seem overwhelming, but they also remind us of the importance of taking care of our planet. Small actions like saving energy, recycling, and supporting environmental policies can make a big difference. Abhijit warns us, but also gives us the chance to act before it is too late. So, what are you going to do with all this information? Will you allow yourself to be carried away by fear, or will you use this knowledge to prepare and create a better future? The choice is yours, and every decision you make today can help shape tomorrow. I want you to feel motivated to act. We are not here to just wait for the future to happen, we are here to shape it. Whether through small changes in your daily life or big decisions, the important thing is that you know that you have the power to make a difference. Before I finish, I want to thank you for being with me on this journey. Every time you like, comment, or share our videos, you give us strength to continue. We're in this together, and with your support, we can continue to bring you content that really matters. See you soon with more stories that will make you think, reflect, and, who knows, even act. Stay well and remember, the future is ours to create, and together, we can make it bright. Have you ever stopped to think about how small decisions can have big impacts on the future? Sometimes we are so focused on the difficulties of the present that we forget that every step we take today can shape the path of tomorrow. And that is precisely what Abhijit Anand's predictions remind us. The future is a consequence of our actions now. When he talks about Korea becoming a superpower or AI technology revolutionizing medicine, he's not just throwing ideas to the wind. He is telling us that these possible futures depend on the choices we make. Maybe you're thinking, but what can I do about this? The answer is more than you imagine. It may seem like the fate of the world is in the hands of the powerful, but the truth is that significant changes begin with small, everyday actions. When you choose to learn something new, adopt a sustainable habit, or even talk about these topics with someone close to you, you are planting seeds for the future. And speaking of the future, Abhijit's predictions about climate change challenge us to think about the impact of our actions on the planet. It may seem like recycling or saving water are insignificant gestures in the face of such a huge problem, but imagine if everyone did their part. The power of the collective is immense, and every small contribution counts. Now, about artificial intelligence, I know that many people are afraid of how this technology could affect jobs and even change the way we live. But think about it with me, every great innovation in history has caused some change, right? The difference is in how we choose to adapt to these changes. We can use AI to improve our lives, to make medicine more efficient, to solve problems that previously seemed impossible. And, for this, we need to be prepared and open to new things, without fear, but with responsibility. As you reflect on all of this, I want you to remember that the power to change the world begins within each of us. And when I say change the world, I'm not talking about grand gestures. I'm talking about small daily choices, attitudes that seem simple, but that, as a whole, make all the difference. So, how about starting now? How about thinking about one small change you can make today to help build the future we want? It could be something small, like saving energy at home, or something bigger, like becoming more involved in the issues that matter to you. The important thing is to act, because the future doesn't wait, it is built every day with every choice. I want you to know that I am here to continue this journey with you. Together, we can explore these themes, learn more, and, perhaps, find new ways to face the challenges that the future brings us. Thank you for being with me this far. Your participation is essential so that we can continue to bring content that makes a difference. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave your comments. Your opinion is valuable and helps guide our work. Now that you know how much your daily choices can impact the future, you may be wondering, where do I start? The answer is simple: start with what is within your reach. It can be something as small as taking a few minutes out of your day to learn about a new topic, or as significant as volunteering for a cause you believe in. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It is the result of small, continuous efforts. Think about how a drop of water, no matter how small, can contribute to filling an ocean. And this ocean is the future we are building together. Abhijit Anand warns us about the challenges that the future may bring, but he also gives us a unique opportunity to prepare. When he talks about the risk of a third world war or the impacts of climate change, it is not to scare us, but to awaken us. It's an invitation for us to look at the world around us and think, what can I do to contribute to a better future? You can start small, but the important thing is to start. Maybe it's becoming more informed about the topics that concern you, or perhaps sharing this knowledge with other people. It can also be by adopting more sustainable attitudes in your daily life, such as reducing plastic consumption or saving energy. Every gesture counts, and when we add up our actions, the impact can be enormous. And speaking of impact, never underestimate the power of your voice. When you share your ideas, when you participate in discussions, when you express your opinion, you are contributing to a more conscious and informed world. And in a world where misinformation runs rampant, being well informed is an act of courage and responsibility. When thinking about Abhijit's predictions about AI technology, for example, you might wonder how to prepare for a world where technology is constantly evolving. The answer lies in education and adaptation. Invest in learning new skills, stay up to date on trends, and most importantly, always be open to learning. Technology may change, but the human ability to adapt is what really makes the difference. And if you feel discouraged by predictions about global conflicts or natural disasters, remember that fear doesn't have to be an obstacle. It can be an impetus to act. When we are aware of challenges, we can better prepare ourselves to face them. And, more than that, we can be a positive force in our communities, helping to build bridges where there are divisions, promoting peace where there is conflict. What do you think about starting to make a difference today? Maybe it's a small change in your lifestyle, maybe it's a new conversation you start, or maybe it's just a new way of seeing the world around you. The important thing is that every step counts, and together, these steps can lead us to a brighter future. Before finishing, I want to reinforce how important it is to have these conversations, share these ideas, and, above all, act in accordance with what we believe. The future is made up of the choices we make today, and I am here to encourage you to always choose the path of hope, learning, and action. Thank you for being here, for listening, for reflecting, and, above all, for believing that we can make a difference. Your participation is what motivates us to continue, and that is why I invite you to continue this journey with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your interaction makes all the difference, not only for us, but for everyone who is seeking to create a better future. See you in the next video, where we will explore more stories and reflections that can inspire you. Until then, take care of yourself, keep learning, and remember, the future is ours to create, and I'm here to walk alongside you on this journey.